out here elk hunting and thought I'd take a moment to talk about the Mastercraft Courser CXT tires we've been running for a few years. I'm on my second set. This is Zach's first set, but we really like these things. And since nobody else has done a review on YouTube, figured why not? We're out here and we're testing them out as we have been for the last couple of years. So we've got some video of us running through with these trucks. So here's the 1/2 ton for it, and I've got the 3/4 ton Dodge. You can see the nice lugs they've got on them. We got the sidewall traction, and these things have been working out pretty good. So the mud all over our trucks is evidence of what they've been going through. And we've taken these things through some deep mud holes, some deep snow. I think just about every kind of terrain you can think of in the desert, up in the mountains. So we're gonna go out. We've got to get out of this spot we're in right now, and there's some interesting terrain features that we have to go through. That's interesting. There's about 8 inches of snow on the ground right now, and there's a few mud holes that we've got to navigate through, going up some decently steep hills that are a little icy, and at some point we may or may not have to throw chains on. So we'll see how this goes. Guides, we rely, at least in our business here, a lot on our vehicles. We don't generally have snow this deep when we're guiding hunters, but when we do, we need a tire that's going to do a good job. And for us, the CXT has been that tire. We both have them. Our boss put set on one of the extra guide vehicles as a backup, and that's the one that probably goes the best out of all the extra vehicles that we have. So now that you've seen some of the terrain that we've gone through and some of the obstacles that we've had to deal with, some of the hills weren't as steep as what I remembered coming in, but they were at least a decent example, I hope, of what we can get through with these tires on, as long as things aren't too bad. You know, there's always a limit. They're not superhuman or anything, but they do a pretty fantastic job, and if you throw chains on them, you really do a good job. You can really get into some rough country in that regard. But hope you guys find this helpful. And, if you're heading into the backcountry, maybe consider these. They're not the cheapest tire, I will say that. My last set, which I just got here at the end of 2022, it was a little over 1,500 bucks, mounted and balanced. And Zach's a couple years ago, or maybe it was last year, I think it was about 1,300 bucks for his half ton. So I don't know if he has the same load rating that I do. I've got the higher one because of the 3/4 ton truck. I do a lot of hauling, and so that's one of the other things I guess you could tag into that. These do work quite well. I haul my tractor and I haul hay, logs, and so these have provided very good traction in that regard, hauling a gooseneck, a camper, and we've been down in, like I was talking about, the desert. We've gone through parts of Nevada with it, getting up into some pretty rough stuff. One of the other guides that we used to work with blew a tire out. We came across and we were just fine. I mean, we didn't hit that rock, but we didn't have any problem with it. So hope this helps you out. Until next time, happy hunting.